Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a real quick. Yeah, we're live. How about that? A little be real for everyone. Well, I just got started. I don't know if it's for me, but I enjoy it. It's something different. Get to look into my life and all the different circumstances that may be there. Man, I hope you're having a great day. Excited to kick off today, end the week. Sorry I missed you yesterday. We had a bit of an issue with our hot water heater. Got to attend to that. It was actually kind of cathartic. Anyways, let's get off and going. You ready? Here we go. The first one, window and mirror. I'm reading a book right now with the rest of the Impact Driven Leader Roundtable book club. It's called The 8 Paradoxes of Great Leadership by Tim Elmore. And one of them is paradox number 5, which is a great leader, uncommon leaders need to be both a window and a mirror. And so part of my daily routine now is I journal about the question that is posed each day in part of the book club. And the question was, how do you really effectively be a window and a mirror? And it got me thinking. Window is transparent. You get to see through it. My belief is leaders, people, the more transparent, authentic we are, the less alarms go off to those we interact with. And the next part of that is being a mirror, looking into the mirror, reflecting back, hey, this is who I really am. And it got me thinking, the only person that has the perspective of you in the mirror is you. Everyone else is seeing a different perspective. So even looking in a mirror is not real. It's only real to you. It's not real to everyone else. And so sometimes looking in the mirror can throw off our perspective of what we believe. And I think that's what the great difference is between our intentions and our actions. We look in the mirror and we see all the intentions, and the window shows all of our actions. See, that's what really matters. And sometimes we, say, hey, you got to look in the mirror. I get that. Look in the mirror. Appreciate that. Look internally. But it's not very valuable. It's the window that gives you the real perspective. The only way to understand what people see is ask them, what do you see? What is it that you see that I'm blind to? To me, that's the greatest, attribute of being in community with others. To be as part of a group like our roundtable, the Impact Driven Lead Roundtables, to grow together, to get different perspectives, and to really force yourself to look internally and maybe not get psyched out or, to a fault. Seeing the mirror. I mean, we look in the mirror and it's like, man, I'm kind of ugly. And everyone else is like, man, you're gorgeous. Why? Because the mirror gives us a different image. The next one I want to share is something I read this morning, and it's probably a little bit of a hot topic. It's going to be a little spicy, but I understand what it's saying. Equal opportunity demands an inequality of rewards. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and they happened to be a driver for Amazon, and they were sharing how, last week they were one of the top drivers in the nation. Really had a great week. Everything just went their way. And this person was sharing how frustrating it was that the result of that was not a recognition, was not a some type of token of we see you. It was rather a token of we see you because we're going to demand more of you. No additional pay, no different anything else. It was like, oh, you did so good last week. Well, let me just give you more. See, that's the inequality of rewards based upon trying to be equal to everyone. See, opportunity means I have the opportunity to do it, but my reward should be different than someone else based upon my results and my actions in everything entitled. Everything included. If we don't have that inequality, then equality is really a hamstring. A couple weeks ago, and it's probably go a little bit longer today. I missed yesterday, so just think about this as your bonus, right? You get a little bonus. And part of that conversation I had a couple weeks ago was Condoleezza Rice. And she shared the greatest signifying difference in the United States. I mean, we're not a nation built on a common religion. We're not a nation built on a common race. We're not a nation built on a common enterprise. We're not a nation like so many other nations of the world. We're different. And the greatest difference and opportunity we have is you can do whatever you want here. You can become anything that you want. The number of first generation billionaires in the United States is more than every other country combined. Combined. Why? Because equal opportunity demands an inequality of rewards. Think about that one. Think about that one. It's tough. Comments from LinkedIn. Thanks. Appreciate you guys watching. Commenting. Love it. All right. I'm going to leave you with this. Throw it up. My thought of the day goes back to what I shared earlier. But the reflection in the mirror is a perspective only you see. See, if we're too convinced that the mirror image that we see, like right now in this video, it's mirrored. So I see like this picture is on this side, my right side, just as it is on your right side. It's mirrored. But that's not the reality. The reality is flipped. And as leaders, as people in our world, if we try to only base our perspectives off of what we see, we're going to be led astray. Because the reality is someone else sees something totally different. They're looking through a window. There's no reflection there. It's just straight. It's unadulterated. Looking through a mirror, I mean, that's changed. Just remember that. As you're looking in the mirror, saying, what is this mirror really telling me? Because too often we tell ourselves a story to accept what the mirror is saying. But our world sees a whole lot different. Hope you got value from today. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Till next time.